Jihmye Collins is my name. I was born in Greenville, Georgia. My parents moved to Chattanooga, Tennessee when I was 2 months old. The schools I attended were Archer Knob Elementary School in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Howard High School, the only school in the whole city of about, at the time, 400,000 people that black folk could go to. But it was a good school. I dropped out of school, high school dropout. I went into the military for 2 years in the United States Army, and I went to school in the Army. But when I came out of the Army, I completed my high school at Arsenal Technical High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I attended Indiana University Art School for 2 years, where I took up commercial art at that time. I hope that I have contributed to my community in some small way, primarily through my work as an artist. Having been blessed with some talent in that and worked at developing it, I work with children from the very small up through high school, and with adults as well. Much of my artwork represents who I am as an African American. So most of the images that I produce, that's what they're about. Not totally, because my belief is in the unity of the human family. My life growing up shaped who I am today, and I've always felt from about 8th grade that I wanted to be involved in the political arena in some way to affect change in the United States. Given my experience of growing up in the South, it was not uncommon for black people to still be lynched. So it shaped my whole thought processes about how I wanted to be as someone growing up in this country, and knew that what I wanted to do was to fight injustice in every single way. The organizations I've been a part of have been many, and the role I've played has always been as an advocate, to an advocate for change. Going to the city council meetings or the police community relations meetings, I could go where others couldn't. I have been able to do that since I left the 9-to-5 job, because I have a passion about advocacy to make change. I always found the strength, not the strength, but the energy to go, even times when I thought, wow, why, maybe I won't go to this meeting, maybe I'll wait to the next one. But you always go. We meet up downtown at city council, to say, hey, we need something different here. This ain't working here. It's working for some, but it ain't working for all. I feel good to be able to have the health and the strength to be able to have at least made some little small contribution. And I'll continue to do that as best I can. The ways that our community can be improved is by bringing community people together to talk about issues, to have them know that they can be empowered to make things happen in the community. What I consider to be my greatest strength is listening. I try very much to seek out as many different sources to know where whatever's being said, what corner it's coming from, and who's saying it, so that I can form my own opinion, my own mind about where the truth might be. The advice that I would give to youth today is to ask questions. Question things. I mean, that's one of the things I tell my children. I just continue to try to drum into them, you have to ask questions, and you can't be afraid to ask questions that might step on someone's toes. You have to ask questions that are critical, and learn what questions to ask. And the only way you do that is by wide reading and by talking to a cross section of people and getting opinions from different people, not just from the people who are an authority figure.